Welcome to the live, guys. Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Thanks for that thumbs up. Hey, who's watching? Me and my bestie is here. She's keeping me company. Keeping me cool, I should say. Well, at least she's trying. Hey, Dre. Almost home. Okay. My neighbors has a fire going, guys, and the smoke is coming over. And you know me with my asthma struggles. Oh, boy. Hey, my sister Lenora. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys know my struggle already, right? Yeah. Andre's driving home. He might be using voice text at this moment. Yeah, I was wondering if I should quit the live. I didn't go live yesterday, so yeah. But I'm home alone, bored. I was like in the vehicle for an hour, not so long ago, charging my phone. And I came back inside and say, let me quit the live. I'm not able to upload videos. But hopefully by tomorrow I can upload a content because I have something that I want to really upload, so I can continue to spread some awareness of what is going on right now, how people is showing Jamaica love, and how I am appreciating it from all strangers, all walks of life, family and friends alike, YouTubers, entertainers, all sorts celebrities, People showing Jamaica so much love at this time. And I'm feeling grateful already, although no help has reached me as yet, in certain ways, I should say. Yeah, but I see people getting help, and I feel like I want to say thanks for the whole Jamaica. That's how I am feeling. Like I want to just come on YouTube, and if everyone could hear me is donating, I just want to tell everyone, thank you guys. Thanks for showing Jamaica so much love and support. It is so heartfelt what people is doing. I can imagine you have no electricity and the heat, OMG, but give God thanks for life. That is it, Lenora. You know? Yes, I'm not ashamed to come and say, right now I'm lying down and I'm using a piece of cardboard. Earlier I was locked up in the vehicle with the AC. But how long can I sit in the vehicle with the AC running? No, sir, that's not me at all. I was doing it while I was charging my phone. Yeah, it's rough. The struggles are real, but I appreciate everyone that is reaching out and saying, trying to perk up my feelings, saying that Joyful or Julie, or Jules, things will get better soon. But how soon is soon? When the the JPS men told me that maybe, just maybe, we'll get back electricity by the end of the year. Just maybe, you know? How can I feel? How exciting can I be about that answer? How exciting when I am dependent on some cool air. I just might be going to the doctor tonight to get some nebulizer, because I think I'm abusing the inhalers at this stage in my life. I cannot put them down. If I'm walking to the kitchen, if I'm going to the bathroom to bathe, I ensure that I take one with me because you never know when you can get an asthma attack. That is how asthma is. No, I'm not okay, Magdalene. Thank you for asking. I'm not okay. Yeah. I am living in Jamaica, Magdalene. Maybe you can do some research. We've just suffered a Category 5 hurricane, and where I live on the island, we got it really hard. So we're now suffering with the after effects. Thank you so much. Thank you. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Help me reach the 10,000 subscribers. Yes, that's one of my goals right now, to get to 10,000 subscribers. Don't know how soon, but that's one of my life goal right now, to get to 10K subscribers here on YouTube. Unfortunately, I cannot get to post any contents right now, so people can see that I am working, however I can work. I am in Jamaica. You're in India. Okay. Welcome to Jamaica from Mumbai, India. Yeah. If you notice my title, guys, the struggle is real. Thank you for the thumbs up. Welcome in. Please subscribe to the channel. Please watch my videos. Check out my videos. Support the channel by supporting the channel whatever way you can. Thumbs up the videos. Hype them up. Watch the ads and all those things. Thank you, Dre. No, I don't. You know the Jamaican Prime Minister's name? Lift me up high, hold me down, keep me safe, safe and sound. Okay, I can see that you're a child, and we don't entertain children over here. So I leave my moderator up to deal with you, okay? So don't come with your shenanigans right now. I don't have time for that. Jules, you flip the script. Exactly, and he does not know. Yeah. Thank you so much. I should have said Mother Teresa. Or Muhammad Gandhi. What is his name again? Gandhi or Mother Teresa. And those people have died long ago. So, yeah, when they come, sometimes I can't bother entertain them. So I leave them up to you, my moderators. The proud mixed child don't play with them. He really don't play with them. Mahatma Gandhi, thank you. Yeah. I just posted a shorts not so long ago. Because that's all I can upload for now. The shorts, they really don't take much to upload. So my data will allow me to upload shorts or write up a post on my community wall and go live. And I don't know if I'm looking distorted right now, or is it clear? Is it clear? Am I sounding okay, guys? Testing, testing. Is the live okay today? I see 9 people here. Well, 3 now, and 9 thumbs up. Yes, okay. Sometimes, thank you. Sometimes I get phone calls and they don't even keep up on the WhatsApp. Even my sister called me on her lunch break today, and we had to end the call and just do voice notes because not even the data is not even good enough to do a phone call on WhatsApp. So I do understand if it doesn't work well on the YouTube live. Don't know if it's a bad time of the day now to go live, but I just do pop-up lives whenever I'm in the mood. Whenever I'm in the mood. Hey, Persis. Happy Monday to you too. How are you? Though, I don't know why I cannot see it on my screen. Or should I say why YouTube doesn't have it on my screen. Some people get a bullseye on their screen where they can set a live goal, but it's not showing on my screen. I don't know why. But I see it on my premieres. I can set live goals on my premiere. Hello, Joyful. Oh, happy Monday. Yeah. You're cold right now? Oh, I wish I was even slightly cool. Well, to be honest with you, last night wasn't as hot as the night before. I fell asleep a little earlier last night only because I was cooler than the night before. Yeah, but I'm happy to hear that you are, well, you didn't say cool, you said cold. I think I would prefer to be cold right now versus being hot because being hot right now makes me sick with asthma. Makes me so sick. New York is 48 degrees now. Wow. If my weather was even 70 degrees now, I would be happy. I'm not even gonna go as low as 60. If Jamaica was 70 degrees now, I would be a happy camper. But right now we're in the high 80s. And it's not doing me any good. It's very sunshiny outside now with a hint of breeze blowing. I don't know how good of a weather person I would be. Yes, Jay, my daughter, tell me that too. Oh, she's in New York. Then, so guys, I have 2 sets of barrels coming to Jamaica to me. 1 set from family and 1 set from friends. I have a lot of work on my hand, when those barrels get here in Jamaica. Yeah, 1 set will be coming to me, door-to-door delivery. But 1 set, unfortunately, I will have to go into Montego Bay. But you know what? I don't think the wharf is opened right now. It was closed since Melissa, and I don't know when they will be reopened. So somebody was suggesting to me that if there's anyone on the live that might know about it, can you please advise me? Somebody was saying to me that they hear that when the barrels get to Jamaica in Montego Bay, you pick them up at the shipping company's office. And I was saying that, well, I have never done things like that before. I've always had to go to the wharf. If it's not the little wharf, it's the big wharf. Because you have 2 wharves in Montego Bay. But now I hear that people is going to... The shipping company is Dean's. Dean Shipping Company. I know the office is somewhere across the wharf. So I would be so happy if that is where I am going to go pick up the barrels from my friend instead of having to go over the wharf and to be going different places inside the wharf to pay this fee and to pay that fee and to go to the cashier and all those stuff, Is anyone here on the live that can advise me? Hello, Martin. Is there anyone on the live that can advise me if the wharf in Montego Bay is opened or that is how they're doing it? You go to the shipping company's office and pick up the barrels. Dean Shipping has a lot on their hand. The shipping company drop them off instead. Only true you will have to pay. This shipping company, one of the set, like I said, Lenora, from my sister is door to door. They're coming to me. But those things will be going to Kingston. And the one in Montego Bay, Dennis Shipping said they're not doing any door to door. And the barrels are going to leave from New York. So if it was a case where they did door to door, they would be coming to me at my home. But they said they don't do it. I don't know if it's just this time with all that is going on, they don't do it, or they never used to do it at all. But that's what we wanted to do, door to door. But, I really would like to know if it's true that you just go to the office wherever it is located and pick up the barrels there. That would be better for me. I'm not gonna lie you. That would be better for me. Less stressful. Greetings from Pittsburgh. Oh, welcome to Jamaica. What nationality are you? I don't want to try to pronounce your surname or your last name. I'm just going to stick with Martin or Martin. Yeah, I am Jamaican and I live in Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Jules Alexa says the wharf are open now. Oh, so I don't know. Oh, the wharf in Montego Bay is open now. All right, so, God will help me. Oh, Dennis, don't do it. They are a good shipping company, though, but didn't know they don't deliver. I never knew either. Oh, you said not opened. Okay. Well, I hope that will be the case for another 3 weeks because they did say that the barrels will reach in 3 weeks' time. I'm keeping fingers crossed that it will remain that way, Dre. Let us pray for that. Sorry, guys. Because of the inhalers that I'm using, my throat do get groggy at times. Steroids. Yeah. And I am hot as heck. Lift me up, hold me down, keep me safe and sound. I bought some solar lights today, 2 of them to put on the outside of my house, and I bought what they call some light bulbs that catch the mosquitoes, but that one has to be charged. So I'm gonna ask somebody that has a generator to charge it up for me, and so I can screw it in at night to catch the mosquitoes. Because trust me, hi Julie, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lady Smithy. TV, how are you? Thanks for popping in. I always turn to Alexa for anything on other countries. She is usually correct. Alexa is a brilliant girl. And I don't think she's as fresh as Siri. Siri is very fresh. Those friends should send it through Kingston and then you could do door to door. It costs a lot, and it's only 2 barrels. So it would cost quite a lot from Kingston for just 2 barrels. The more barrels they send, the less the fees get. Hi, Fluff. Thank you for popping in. Good day, Julie. Listening in while I get ready for work. As it's already Tuesday morning, guys, my friend from Australia is here, and it's already Tuesday morning there. Can you believe it? She's way down under the other side of the earth. It always sounds amusing or amazing to me. Sandra Kate, thank you for popping in. Oh, Randingo is in the same situation as me. I haven't seen anything from him on YouTube recently. I don't know if he's not able to do data because I am using data to come live, and I don't know if he's able to charge his phone, but he did say he's okay. I see Marlon posting, but most of the times the videos won't load with the data. I can only see the comments, but I cannot see the videos. And if it's a live, I cannot hear what people are saying. So it really doesn't make any sense. Yes, it's funny. It's really funny, how the earth is set up. That some people is having day and some people is having night. I think it works with the moon and the sun. They cannot be everywhere because earth have one moon and there's only one sun. So they have to, and the earth is rotating. So, it has to share. What What's the update on my eye surgery, Julie? I'm telling you, Fluff. The last time they reached out to me, it was so stupid what they said. They were telling me that the doctor won't be in office on Monday, November 17, which is today, when I wasn't planning to go into office today because that was the very first date that they gave me. And I begged and I preached to them and asked them for an earlier date, and they gave me October 6th. And I already went. The doctor founded the problem and said we were only to make arrangements for the surgery to get a date. So I am so confused as to why they would still have that date in their system to come and reach out to me to tell me that I'm sorry or we're sorry, but the doctor won't be in office Monday, November 17th. So we will make or, reach out to you with another early date, with a date as soon as possible. Sorry for any inconvenience. And that was it. That was a text message. They didn't call me to talk to me. And when I do call them, they're not answering. So I'm not enjoying their service, their customer service, my dear Fluff. I am totally not enjoying it. I heard from Randingo 1 week ago. He has no internet, but he's okay. Yeah, same thing I heard. My God is awesome. He's awesome. Yeah, chin up. Yeah, so right now I start thinking about plan B, for my eyes. If I do not get a date from them, if they don't reach out to me one day this week to say such and such a date coming for the surgery on your right eye, I'm gonna move on to plan B. I'm not gonna just sit home and allow my eye to get worse or my eyes to get worse or to go totally blind when you can always turn to plan B. I won't do that. So I'm gonna go back to the ophthalmologist in my town and ask him to give me a new referral where I can take to a different institution. It's gonna be all the way in Kingston, another 3 hour drive, but I will just have to work with it. Even though the other place would be more convenient, based on the fact of, certain things that they told me. But I would rather turn to plan B rather than just be here waiting and cannot hear anything sensible. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, exactly, Jules. Lenora, I mean, have iron a fire, you know. You know that saying that Jamaican people always say? We have iron a fire, so we have to know how to move towards it. Yeah, I am in the situation where it's my eye and it's gonna get worse if I don't fix it. Thank you, Miss Donna. And so I may have my problem. The surgeon don't have any eye problem or her staff. Not that I know of. So yeah. Mhm. I'm not able to make a video to give an update. So whenever I come to the live, if anyone asks me, what's going on with my eyes, then I will try to explain and tell them not what I know. Oh my God. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Don't know how long I'll be on the live because this internet business not working out well at all. This time of the afternoon is usually very hot. Very, very hot. My God is awesome. He's awesome. 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 Mhm. I wanted to go visit a friend today. Capo, Wagwan. This afternoon, Julian, everyone. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I wanted to go visit my friend today. That was in the hospital the other day, and I didn't get to. Hopefully, I'll be going tomorrow. And they have a Starlink, so I will take the opportunity and try to upload a video tomorrow. What's going on, Capo? Capo? You good? I'm glad to hear that. I wish I could say the same. I'm far from being good. I'm just trying to live, you know? Just trying to live, my friend. Taking it one day at a time. Oh, the song One Day at a Time, Sweet Jesus. Mm-hmm. You reach out to them next week. Um, do not wait for them to reach out to you. The voice note you get was just an error. No, it wasn't a voice note. They were text messages. Three different text messages, and I have been trying to reach out to them. They're not taking any calls. Lady Smithy TV, I've been dealing with these people, and right now I am getting very annoyed. Just hang in there, Julie. Stay strong. Yeah, man. A good thing I'm strong, Capo Capo. A good thing say your friend is strong. All right, Dre. Okay. I didn't eat any lunch today. I don't know what to eat. Good afternoon, Jules and Chad. Hi, Kim. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, man. Hey, Dre, Dre. Dre said he'll be back, so I don't know if he'll see your comment. Um, true. Yeah. Usually you'll reach out to them next week. Do not wait for them to reach out. The message you get with yourself. Yeah, Lady Smithy, as I was saying, I have been trying to reach out to them without avail. They're not answering. Strength of a woman, according to the song we Shaggy sing to. Yeah, yeah, man. A good thing I'm strong. Just got off one job, just going off to the night job tonight. Yeah, go on do your thing. You have been doing that for a while now. You have been doing road. Yeah, man. Make hay while the sun shines. That's what they say. The more the merrier. Not true. Hey, Kim, you working from home today? So, Kim, I was gonna reach out to you about something because I wanna make a video and upload tomorrow, and it has to do with you. Yeah, it has to do with you, Kim. Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out to you. I'm trying to do some editing at this time. My God is awesome. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, you just left work. All right. Yeah. So, guys, I am Kim Nadi. She's one of the people who is trying effortlessly to, help Jamaica with some relief, some aid. Yeah, man, she's doing very well at that. She just sent off some barrels to Jamaica. You'll hear more about it. But for now, guys, please go check out Kim Nadi's channel and see the great job that she has been doing. She has an Amazon wish list, and people has been donating, and she packed a couple barrels and sent them off yesterday, and she has more to do. So guys, please go over. I shared a link on my community wall when she was packing the barrels. You can go back and see her live streams. People, just continue to donate to her, and she make use of the items and the money that she's been receiving to buy this stuff and everything. I love to see people doing stuff like that. And Kim is very excited about doing it as well. It's like she's doing it for her blood family. When she's doing it for people that she don't even know. Because when this stuff gets to Jamaica, strangers, people that she's never seen with her eyes, will be, you know, getting the stuff that she's sending, and it will help them from baby to elderly. Will be making use of the stuff that Kim packed in the barrels, and they're on their way to Jamaica. Going to get some. My Oh, okay, you're going to the lab now. All right, Kim. I might go to the doctor later to get some nebulizer myself. When it's not one thing, is the other. When it's not one thing, is the other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Check out Kim Nadi's channel. You're just so happy, and it can't hide, Kim. It cannot hide. For real, you are happy about what you're doing, man. And I know when you go in your bed and lie down at night, you're just smiling with yourself. You ought to be happy and proud of yourself, man. I said, if everybody could just use their platform in some kind of way to help out, to reach out. We know say everybody now go can do it. But even to, if you can't do it yourself, click on somebody's channel who is doing it and try to donate a little something. Yeah. Try to donate a little something. Mm-hmm. Oh, I may tell you. I don't know. Jamaicans is gonna be needing help for a long time. For a long, long time. We can't make back house give them. And the YouTubers, one and two of them might be able to help make houses, but the small YouTubers, they can't make houses, but they give what they can give. The people need to eat, people need to wear clothes, people need other basic things. I see Kim bought even baby formula. You know how much end formula in Jamaica when you go to the supermarket, and they're expensive up there too. You know how much for diapers, for babies. Mm-hmm. Some people just think about buying canned goods and rice and flour and oil, and that's it. But Kim buys things that she would buy for her family herself. She buy nice soft blankets, jasmine rice. Wanna go over her channel, go check it out, man. A whole heap of people can't afford to buy a pound of jasmine rice in Jamaica. They just have to eat the regular rice. I love jasmine rice. A lot of people like to eat it, but they can't afford it. So for me, if you talk, I need and if you wanna go look and see for yourself, go over to Kim's channel and also subscribe to her. She deserves it. She deserves it. She's a wife. She's a mother. And to top it off, she's an ex-veteran. Yeah. I just wanted to help because I was a toddler when Hurricane Gilbert happened. Wow. And I was in my teens, Kim. I was in my teens. I was in the ninth grade. Mm-hmm. It's really a good feeling, man. I love to help however I can help too. So yeah, I'll be playing my part. I will be playing my part. Boy, I don't know. It must be a joke. Some of the videos that I am seeing. Is it for real? When I see some people have some little reels over on Instagram and Facebook where they are showing some things that people pack up in bags, so they're gonna donate to Jamaica. Some some old time clothes and some high heel shoes. Some of them strip up, and some things that Jamaicans wouldn't normally go to the supermarket and buy. Come on now. It's not that Jamaicans are ungrateful, but to some of the food that Jamaicans wouldn't normally buy, why would you consider going to the supermarket and buying those things and send to Jamaicans? Not because they're in need. Mm? When you say certain type of clothes come that Jamaicans wouldn't normally wear, what are they gonna do with them? Hi, Alan. Good afternoon to you. What are they gonna do with them? People just gonna pay money to ship them, and people is gonna pay money to receive them, and when people get them, they won't wear them. So it doesn't make any sense. Some people is saying that Jamaicans are ungrateful. Yes, some of them is ungrateful because the things that they say, they don't really have to say it. But some of the things, for God's sake, man, don't do that. Don't do that. When people don't do it, don't pick up certain things and say you're gonna send them to Jamaica to give to people. Hi, Miss Kate. People will not wear. People will not appreciate them. Waste of time. I also got cots and sleeping bags, etc. Look at that. Some people is sleeping on the tents right now. Yeah, and some people is sleeping on floors. So if somebody get a little cot and they have a baby and they can set it up and put their baby in it, that would be so nice. And the sleeping bags will work instead of spreading a blanket or a sheet on the floor. Some people would like to accommodate people properly, but they don't have enough beds, but they still take in people and they bunk. It's either you appreciate somebody offering you a space in their house, or you find your own way. Or there are some shelters that people is right now don't have enough beds, like some schools and so. So those are the areas that will need those and etc. Mm-hmm. I know, Kim, you were very selfless when you were buying those things. You thought about the people well. Yeah, man, you were thinking well and you were buying this stuff. Mm-mm. If somebody said they must send relief barrels to me, and I receive them, and when I see certain things in it, you think I would think of giving them to anyone? They must stay in the barrel, or they go into the rubbish heap. From they don't look good and they don't stay good. You're gonna send used clothes. Don't send clothes with stains on them or with tears or holes in them. Jamaicans need help, but it's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. Not that bad, man. No, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. I don't want to sound ungrateful here, but the truth is just the truth. I agree with you 100%. I did my donation of key, and How did I reach all the way back up there? Oh, you took back the comment. I was wondering where it was. Mm-hmm. I'll just wait on it to resend your comment. But if you make a little typographical error, Lady Smithy, I will understand just the same. And you can just, highlight a word that you probably made a mistake of. Instead of retracting that long message, I'm going to have to write it back all over. We all make a little typographical error at times, but if we read with understanding, we will know what you're saying. No door to door delivery. Unfortunately, the barrel should be there within next 3 weeks. Yes, Kim, I heard you were saying that. Hi, Devonda Pittman. Hi, girl. Just checking up on you and your family. Thank you for checking in. I thought of you. Hey, beautiful. Hope you're good. I wish I could say I'm good. Yeah, I was thinking about you, Devonda. I'm just gonna say I'm okay, and my family's okay. What's wrong with that fly? My family's okay. But yeah, we're still in the struggles of hurricane, the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. But Kim, you know what I was saying? Since I hear that the wharf in Montego Bay is closed, I hear that people go to Dennis shipping at the office and pick up the barrels when they come. I know how much easier that would be for me, more than having to go over the wharf, Kim. Yeah, I hear that when stuff reach to Jamaica, right at the office across from the wharf is where people go pick up stuff. Yeah, that would be so good. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Okay, things was delivered. I'm not in Jamaica. I mentioned on my video not to send things that you do not want, things that you are not wearing. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Yes, man. And nothing is wrong with people coming out and speaking up about that issue. When people come out and speak, they like to say that people is ungrateful, but it's not ungrateful. Oh, thank you, love. I celebrated my birthday on the 13th. When I get some money, I'll come back and send a super chat. Oh, happy belated birthday. Today's just the 17th. So, yeah, man, I can still say happy belated birthday, Devonda. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you celebrated your birthday in fine style. I hope that your wishes came true. And you are so kind. Just the thought of sending a super chat is so kind of you. Thank you so much for joining subscribing to my channel during the time when I was going live pre-Hurricane Melissa. Yes, that would be awesome. Plus, Denny Shipping will call you once the barrels has arrived. Yes, they will. And you know what? Normally, if I have to go to the wharf, because especially nearing the end of the year in December, it's always packed at the wharf, a lot of crowd. So what I would normally do is go prior to the day when I'm gonna pick up the stuff, a day or two before, and do the paperwork. You have to go to the office and pay to get the papers. I normally do that. But if I'm gonna, I was gonna go to Google and try to find that out. If it's true, can I visit you? I don't know who you are. Valentino Carey. Yeah, but God always work out things for the best way. You're welcome. First, um, prayers for speedy recovery. Have you been able to get supplies? Yes, I've been able to get supplies, and because of my health, the asthma acting up and everything, I haven't been cooking much. But there's food in the supermarket. if I need supplies. Yes, and I have my daughters assisting me as well. Yes, so I am not going to my bed hungry. Is my biggest concern or problem now is not having any electricity or water in my pipeline. We have to be going out of my home to get water for house purpose. And of course, we have to buy water to drink. Julie, I have to run off the job, off on the job, run on the job. Have a blessed day. Hope you get some news about your surgery. Thank you so much, Lady Smithy. I do appreciate you. As soon as I get some proper news, I will do a video and update my subscribers that knows about my upcoming eye surgery. Yes, I will do that. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming. Supplies are in the supermarket, but some people just don't have the money to buy stuff, and that's one of the biggest issues here in Jamaica. Issue in Jamaica right now. So a lot of people hasn't been able to work since the hurricane because their place of work was destroyed by the hurricane. Their employer don't have any work to give them, you know, and that is a big problem. People don't have any money, any funds coming to buy food, and that is where the care packages now comes in handy and helpful to those people. Children is not able to go to school in Western Jamaica, you know, and not even online school going on right now. Jamaica, it's gonna take so long and so much to put back everything to normal. So Jamaica needs help in a lot of way. A lot of way. Is that a rooster going off? Yes. Do you have a farm nearby? No, it's not a farm. It's my yard chickens. Here in Jamaica, we call them yard fowl. I was a child growing up with my grandparents, they've had chickens roaming in the yard. So some die off, and some um, every time the hens lay, we don't know where they lay. We see babies coming out, baby chicks coming out all the time. And they just roam the yard and find things. We give them chicken feed, or they will eat anything like cooked rice or bread or crackers or stuff like that. So, yes, one of these days I'll show you the chickens roaming around the Vanda. Hi, Cher. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome, Cher, Jamaican Queen. Yeah, yeah, I use up my cardboard, Sharon. I posted a shorts today, guys. Since I can't post any videos, I'm gonna be posting shorts every day while I'm not able to post videos or even come live. Yeah, that's the rooster. Rooster, Mr. Rooster, and the hens, and somewhere walking around too. I even have you right outside here. Sometimes the birds they saw. Sometimes I'll see like 3 or 4 different type of birds. And when my mulberry trees ripen, you see the doves come on and all sorts of birds and just be picking the berries like that. So Jamaica is a very, full of nature. Unfortunately, a lot of the trees were destroyed. You would think they were scorched by fire, the way they are looking brown and no leaves on them. But I was so happy to see my mulberry tree full of leaf again, covered in green leaves, and so much young fruit is on the tree. Soon the birds will have food again. One of the mulberry tree was rooted out, but one was saved. So birds will soon start get their food to eat again. Hi Melody, blessings. Hi Julie, blessings to you. Hey Melody, what's up? Yeah, have fun with cardboard, Melody, because of the heat. So look like rain is set up. We might get a little light rain. Who is that? Have visitors?
Yes.
Hi, Darren. Hi,
Hi.
June. My grandniece and nephew came to visit me. Hi.
Hi.
Sure.
Hi.
That's Darren. So I jump up in my bed, and this is Janaya. Yeah, as you come here, give you a work, take off shirt clothes them for me.
Oh, Jesus.
rest,
Alright.
rest off the command. As the
What,
sun hot.
what about that then?
Sit them on the line, the
Oh.
clothes line. No know if any run I back. Yes, I just saw it. Hi Julie, blessings to you. Okay, I read those already. It's raining in Kingston. It just started set up down here. No electricity, my dear. Yes? Yes, please. No electricity, no Wi-Fi. Just this crazy internet, this data on my phone. Mm-hmm. Have they updated your region on electricity and have any countries that visit and help? Yes, we have over 200 people that came to help out with the electricity. Put them on share bed. That help
Yeah,
that is
close them.
here.
They close.
Put them around there too. That is here to help with the electricity. The Jamaica Public Service, which is responsible for the electricity. They had a press conference the other day, and they were talking, giving updates on where they have restored power already. And they did say in my town and another, well, they did say Westmoreland, where I am in, and Hanover, which is my neighboring parish, within the next 2 weeks, electricity will be restored. But guess what? It is only in the town areas, in the rural areas like where I live in my community. They told me that just maybe by the end of the year we will get electricity. Just maybe. So even though they brought in over 200 people to help, it's they said they're gonna have to rebuild with the amount of light posts that are down and the amount of wires that they're gonna have to rerun. You know. So yeah, hi Norma, hi Julie, how are you coping? My dear Norma, it's hard. See me if you use cardboard or fan. It's so hard. The asthma is bothering me with the heat. Tonight I might have to go get some nebulizer because I am abusing, I am overusing the inhalers at this time, my dear. So it's hard. What's the timeline for you? They said within the next 2 weeks we might get electricity in the town areas within the next 2 weeks. So that would be, it was a part of last week into this week. So hopefully maybe by weekend we will be getting some electricity in the town. The 17, they say today's the 17.
Oh.
17. Hi, Trini Queen. Good afternoon, Julie, and everyone. Yeah, every one of you. I don't know. Oh, nuts. Hmm? I'm not sure what take them up still. Maybe if you're a sister. Sorry. Oh, not end of the year. Yeah, they need to do something sooner because it's dangerous. And maybe it could be into next year, January or February for some areas. Devonda, you might want to go on the internet and look at what's going on in the western part of Jamaica. They have already restored power in St. James, Montego Bay, in the town areas, but the rural areas has no electricity. Just the same. I hope you will get one of the generators. Yeah, I'm working on one of the solar one, Norma, and the Starlink as well. Yeah, I'm working because now I can't get to upload any videos. I'm not able to earn a revenue now here on YouTube, barely, because I cannot upload any videos since Hurricane Melissa. Only 2 videos I have uploaded, or 3. Yeah, when I would normally upload a video every day or every other day, because my channel is small. I don't get tons, lots and lots of views, and the views is what pay. So I would normally upload a video every day or every other day. And if I get 1,000 views or 2,000 views or so, then it would add up and I would get to earn something as a small content creator. But no, my dear, without the Wi-Fi, it's impossible to upload. So I am working on getting a Starlink, and I have to have electricity to operate the Starlink. So that is where the solar generator would come in play, or I have to have something that is called an inverter, where I could get a little power from my car battery to set up to work with the Starlink to maybe upload a video a day. Because YouTube is my work, I depend on my revenue here on YouTube. Yeah, so you need a generator, especially for people with breathing issues. Let me tell you about it. Sure, that's why I'm gonna have to go to the doctor because I don't have any generator to give me any electricity. Even if I had a fan or I was able to use the AC, I would be keeping cool and then the asthma wouldn't be bothering me that much because it is the heat that is bothering me. I don't know, try to go back before the rain. Before the rain come down. Okay. I am Kim Nadi. Look at Kim. Thank you so much, Kim. Kim, you are doing so much. Oh my God. Kim, you are doing so much. This too shall pass. I love you. Just know you are family to me. Oh boy. Guys, you don't know. You wouldn't understand the relationship that Kim and I have. And Kim is somebody that I met here on YouTube. And the love that I feel from Kim is like almost next to no other. That's the truth, I'm telling you. That is the truth, guys. Kim is here for me in so many ways. On YouTube, outside of YouTube, and she even packed 2 barrels and sent off to me. So I cannot say any more thank you to Kim, guys. I wasn't expecting a super chat from you, Kim, because you have been doing so much, you know. So they helping the tourist site instead of the rural areas and hardest hit. Yes, that's what they normally do. They try to restore the town areas first, where most of the business places are. The business places have to be using generators, and the supermarkets, because of that, they hike up the price of things because they have to buy gas to use the generators, and they hike up the price of especially cool juice and water. Yeah, and people that depend on cool drinks and water, they people like myself, I have to buy cool water every day because I cannot survive without cool water. I don't drink juice anymore, but I cannot survive without cool water. So yes, it's a struggle in every way. Thank you, Kim, one of the best mods. Yeah, she's one of. It's mutual, Jules. Yes, Kim is doing so much. Kim is doing so much. I cannot, uh, I cannot tell Kim that I am in need of anything, and she don't try to find a way to help me to get what I need. That is Kim, somebody that I met here on YouTube. We coming from far. I'm not gonna get into those details right now, but some of my subscribers knows where Kim and I are coming from. This is the least I could do, Jules. I know, Kim. I know. Trust me, I know you're here for me. I know. I could never be ungrateful to you. Never. Ungrateful to no one. Ungrateful to no one whatsoever. You know? A lot of people is reaching out to me outside of YouTube. Some of my donors, I don't even know if they want me to call their names. But I have more people on the live right now that has reached out to me outside of YouTube. I don't know if they want me to call their names. But I know that I am loved here on YouTube and I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Yeah. I have to run going back to work. Link you later. All right, Norma. Take care, darling. Thank you for stopping in. Do you have Cash App? No, I don't. Cash App doesn't work here in Jamaica, share. I do PayPal and Zelle. It used to work. I even have a Cash App card in my purse, but not anymore. And my family abroad don't use Cash App either. Because I could simply, if my sister or my niece had Cash App, I could easily say, yes, I have Cash App. Because I know if people send to their Cash App, I would receive it. But they don't use Cash App either. Okay, I just got it. You just got the Cash App? I know a lot of American people use Cash App. Wanna come around here and wanna couldn't bring some lunch to me or some dinner. Darren or Janaya.
Nobody no cook.
Nobody don't cook.
But then they only cook, right? No, they
I'm
never.
messing around with my grandniece and nephew. And along for see Auntie Julie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very.
Ah, no, no, some love one, alright?
Is that usually?
Okay. How is Miss Javia? She alright?
Trouble. Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, man, it works for people in America, share. I hear that it's a good thing, you know? I just transfer from one cash up to the other.
It goes from American.
Marvin, I full some water for me. Yeah, we have to. Good thing I have a transportation, you know? A vehicle because my family now with me and my daughters, we use a lot of water. We have to bathe, we have to flush toilet, we have to do dishes, we cook sometimes, and we don't have any water in our pipeline. So we have to use the vehicle now with jugs and buckets to go full water for household purpose. It's not that we're not used to that because I grew up having sometimes to go to what they call a standpipe. When my grandparents never have any their own pipe in their yard, we would have to walk to the standpipe. Sometimes we would sit under a tree, wash our clothes in a tub pan, and bring them back home to dry. And we would take the containers. Sure, you know what I'm talking about. We would take the containers. So Zealand paper, okay, yes. We would take the containers to full up water. I never used to carry water on my head. I cannot carry anything on my head. But
Gotcha.
my cousins and my so used to, go full up water and bring it home. So we are used to, of course, it's our heritage share, and we cannot be ashamed of where we are coming from. So it's like this Melissa now took us back or took me back to some of the things that I used to do as a child, having to go fetch water, if I may use that word, fetch water from other areas and bring it home to use to wash the clothes. Now, if I was standing up, I would go show you two of the blue plastic barrels. That's why when Kim said that if she's gonna send barrels to Jamaica, Trisha, yes, man. Back foot, Trisha, you never know, so me live. 1 hour now. Hush, mama. Hi. When when Kim said that if she's gonna send barrels to Jamaica, it makes sense send something that people can reuse. So she sent the plastic barrels because I have two plastic barrels in my backyard that when we go fetch the water, we pour them out and full them up so we can go to the backyard and use them. And we have two drums in my front yard where the water, when it rains, the water runs off the gutter and fill them up. We have that to use for outdoor purpose and to flush the toilet. You forgot. God bless you. Glad to see you. Thank you, Maritza Munoz. Thank you so much. The other night I almost passed out because of too much heat. When I'm at so I have to be next to the AC. See the familiar one up there, so share. I don't have any electricity to use it. And I know you know what I'm talking about because see them here? I have this and another one. I cannot do too long without them when the time is so hot. Now that a little rain is coming down, it will cool down the time a little. I'm saying, thank God for the rain. And it will fill up the drums that I have to take the water, the rainwater inside. so we have sufficient water to flush the toilet. You know? Yeah, so I didn't pick up your clothes. Yeah.
Everything what you depending on the field. Okay.
Yeah, man. So we are grateful for the rain here in my section of the island. But certain parts in Jamaica right now, Manchester, for example, they don't need any more rain up there. Because for all those who know what is going on, certain parts in Manchester, where the riverbed and what is happening, what they call something that they call an aquifer, is happening right now, where the earth is absorbed so much water and it's now pouring back out of the earth and overflowing the land. They say the water is rising by 1 foot every day and it is now covering houses. And it is about the third time now in history that they can recall that it's happening. And it's not something that they can say they are going to just drain the water to help. It is complicated because if you research what is called an aquifer, then you would know what is happening there in Manchester right now. And it's really sad. Those people don't need any more water, but we need it here in the West. Jules, I just said, let me call you. Then I was like, but wait, didn't I see Jules' live pop up? I got distracted. Sorry, I'm so late. That's okay, Trisha. You're here all the time. So if you don't make it sometimes, I understand. You know, I'm praying for some cool temperatures. Sure, I pray for that every day. Last night, the night before was like a living hell. I couldn't fall asleep until like after 1 in the morning when I had my window wide open and I started to feel a little cool air coming in. Good thing I have the mosquito mesh because if we never have mosquito mesh and if you leave the window open, I would have been a turmoil with mosquito. Because even though I cannot use the mosquito coils right now or the insect spray because of my asthma. you know? Trisha, Kim is saying hello. How are you doing? Wow, that sounds seriously dangerous for landslides and sinkholes. We don't want that. Exactly. It is dangerous. It is dangerous. And it's really sad what is going on. I hope, in my opinion, I would think that the government should just say that place is uninhabitable and see to it that no more houses are built there because of it's a riverbed, and all those things. And you don't know if too much water is being absorbed. Too much rain was falling before Hurricane Melissa, and then Melissa brought a lot of water, and that's why it just cannot absorb any more water. One day at a time, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's hard. I feel so bad and sad for those people. Black River, Black River is like there's no more Black River. They're gonna have to make a new city there. Only a new KFC that was built is standing in Black River at this time. If it was Black River that was overflowing like that right now, and Black River has so many crocodiles, if you should be passing on the Black River Bridge one day, where the big Black River runs, and they do the Black River Safari tour and stuff like that, you can just stand on the bridge and see the crocodiles crawl out and just lie on the stones and open their mouth and catch in the sunlight or do whatever they're doing. So I wouldn't want to be in that area if it was the Black River area that was overflowing because crocodiles would be all over the place. Imagine those crocodiles probably wouldn't be hungry anymore because they would find food. Because we have a lot of stubborn people here in Jamaica, you know. A lot of stubborn people is here. They know that disaster lies ahead of them and they don't want to move out. No one should live there anymore, even if it draw down redundancy for the place. I support that, Kim. Trisha, that's what I've been saying. I used to. Guys, I always make mistake with Trisha and Kim, especially when they're in the live at the same time. Oh God, they know me for that. I used to bathe with rainwater. I went in a few drums in the country. Laugh out loud. Yes, I went in a whole drum. I used to bathe in rain quite a lot, and it was something that I loved. I enjoyed doing standing in the rain and with my rag and my bath soap, especially under a gutter where the water is running down like a waterfall. Man, I just would want to see the rain falling like that. Shampoo, bath soap, rag, and I would bathe for as long as the rain is falling. I would bathe until my fingers get shriveled and my teeth start to knock and my skin get white and my eyes get red before I would go back inside. That is how much I enjoy bathing in rain. But that is all in the past for me. No, I would just go out there and stand up to feel cool. Just to cool down, but not to frolic in it like I used to. Run around the house. We would run up and down in the yard as children and play in the rain. No, not to do that anymore, but just to feel cool. I would do that. I would stand out there and wash my hair. Yes, I would still do that, but not to bathe. Not to bathe, sure. Trisha Kim, me say. Don't laugh off of me, Trisha and Kim. You don't know how I go with me already. Sure. See, they saying people need to watch out for leptospirosis. Yes, leptospirosis. And what the government did, Trisha, was they went and they tested the mosquito larvae to ensure that those are not the mosquitoes there that gives dengue fever. Because if those mosquitoes were to breed up there now, mighty God, and the hospitals right now, the hospital in my town, Savlamar Hospital, got a lot of damage. Black River, I don't know what happened to the hospital, but trust me, if Black River was so devastatedly destroyed, I'm sure that the hospital got destroyed as well. So I'm happy that those aren't the mosquitoes that gives the dengue. But the leptospirosis is a terrible one, man. And typhoid fever, and we know that typhoid fever comes from feces in the water and then people drinks the water. So I pray to God that typhoid does not break out as well. Because a lot of people do not have any bathroom right now. And I don't know where those feces are going. See this? Yeah, I don't know where the feces are going. Yes, they said they are not dengue mosquitoes. I woke up after 4 this morning and hear them fogging in my community, in the street where I live. Yeah, they were fogging this morning. I had to hurry go to the bathroom and get a wet rag and cover up my nose. Shh. And cover up my nose because the asthma is bothering me now and the chemical that they use, it's hard when I inhale it. Yeah. Yeah, man. So they fogged the place this morning. So I don't know tonight if the mosquito how they will be. But I bought a mosquito light today. They say I have to screw it in. So I'm gonna charge it up tonight. I'm gonna have somebody charge it. The lady that I bought it from, she said she will charge it up for me. She have a generator at home. So I'm gonna charge it up and get to use it tomorrow night. And hopefully it will help to catch the mosquitoes. So much to do, so much. Like earlier, I was saying I bought two solar lights to put on the outside of my house today, and I bought that bulb, that light bulb for to catch the mosquitoes. Oh God! This time, people have to be spending what they have from what they don't have to ensure that we can get a little comfort, because it's pitch dark outside every night and people need light on their house. If you have to, like, we have our pet Prince, and if my daughters have to go outside to tend to him at night, oh, there is so dark. So those lights will help. I decided that, no, sir, I'm not going to wait any longer to buy two of those bulbs, the solar bulbs. When we put them up, In the daytime, they generate the power from the sunlight, and at nights, they automatically turn on. So I can't wait for tonight to come to see light on the outside of my house because I never had them before. And a lady said she have them selling, and I bought them because a lot of solar things is being sold out right now. Certain things you cannot get. Like say if I should have the money, no one would want to go seek to buy a generator, the one that uses gas or diesel. They only have the extremely big ones now that is so expensive. And when I say expensive, hundreds of thousands. Yeah, hundreds of thousands, Trisha, for those big one, and they can use up to like 5 gallons of gas for the day in 24 hours, and that is like $4,000 to $5,000 per day. Well, I cannot afford that. I cannot afford that at all. So, I'm seeking to get one of the solar ones. It won't be big. I won't be able to use my refrigerator or the AC on it, but at least I'll be able to use my little Starlink and a fan and a light and charge our phones. Even that, and try to make myself more comfortable and happier. Because to not have basic amenities like light and fan and stuff like that, and to be sick at the same time, it can be very stressful. Very, 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 very stressful. That's why I am happy that I am a strong woman. The government should have a cooling center for the one with breathing issues. Shake my head. I've never heard of that before, Cher. If things get really bad with me, I know where my cooling center is. I go lock up in the vehicle and turn on the AC a little bit and cool down a little bit. That's what I did today when I was charging my phone. I just went out there, lock up, and turn on the AC. Then all I have to worry about is buy back some gas to put back in there. You understand? But government, this Jamaica that we live in, we don't have those type of things, my dear. We don't have those type of things. Cooling center. Hmm. It sounds great. I would love to see that. I don't know if I'd end up going there. How many people would that center be able to facilitate? Oh, you say only for sick people. Well, everybody would want to go take advantage of it. Not just sick people. Because when the time hot, and it would be so selfish if a cooling center is somewhere and all the sick people can go there. Oh Lord. But it sounds really good.
So come back to you.
Alright, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. The girls are home. I think they're home early today. That's good. Oh, you know why? A lot of the business places are closing early in the evenings because no electricity and they want the workers to reach home before it's too dark. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Some business places in the town and so they start to close a little earlier, like an hour and a half earlier or 2 hours, some of them, so that people can reach home before it's pitch black. Yeah. At least they're considerate. I'm happy for that. Yeah, man, that's good. That's a good initiative. Yeah. The internet, not in internet. Well, yes, internet. My data seems to be working good today at this moment because earlier today, when I went to YouTube, I couldn't even watch a video or see somebody's live stream because it wasn't working well. It seems to be working good now. I don't know how long it will keep up. I just renewed my 7-day plan yesterday on the Digicel phone because Flow is still not working in my area. Haley said to me, Mommy, you check your phone, Flow is working. It's working on her phone and it's not working on mine. What can go so? And then she said, only for a little while. Yeah, and Flow is my preferred network, you know. Jules, any update with the doctor for your appointment? No, earlier on the live, Trisha was saying that I might have to resort to plan B. Go back to the ophthalmologist in my town in South and have him give me a new referral to go to another institution because then people them are they're real jokers. If I had gotten a day to do my right eye, I would be so happy right now because the doctor did explain to me that since you're seeing only basically from the right eye, strengthen it. Do the surgery on that one first so it don't get as bad as the left one. And then we focus on the left one after. And I was so happy when I got my A1C test result to see that it was in the range that she said so that my eye would heal, you know. And even to take the result to her, I cannot get the opportunity for her to see that I am more than ready for the surgery. Although I don't have the full money as yet, but I am not worried about that part. To God be the glory. I am not worried about that part. I have the money for the right eye, and I would continue to work on the money for the left eye. So I want to get the right one out the way. Kim, how's your family in Jamaica and their houses? Yeah. Kim grandma is in up there with her and Trisha, and she's coming back home in December. Kim, Trisha, Kim, I'm answering Trisha for you. Oh Lord, because probably she's driving Trisha. But yeah, her grandma is up there, and her house didn't really get any damages, but I think her fence, yeah. I don't hear Kim talk about much family here, but her grandma, which she love dearly, is up there with her. If you watch our videos, then grandma go shopping with her and stuff like that. Yeah, but grandma coming home before Christmas. She said she want to come home before Christmas. Grandma not easy, you know. Grandma race up Kim Penny live, you know. And I say, me tell you, say, you know, if you ignore them when the trolls them or the haters them come on over Kim live, grandma say, Kim, me tell you, say, you know, if you answer them. Yes, grandma, but up Kim, man. Kim say, all right, grandma. All right. Boy. Jules, the trees in your house. Pretty much, it fell down on it. We had to cut off the limbs. In in your yard dry too. Yeah, they look like they were scorched by fire. But it's just the breeze that did it. Only my mulberry tree, Kim. Trisha, only my mulberry tree. One of them that all the leaves were off. It's pretty again. All the leaves grow back and every limb have fruit on it. Young fruits. Yeah, man. So the mulberry tree is looking good. Mm-hmm. I hardly have any tree left in on the property where I live. Hardly. Any of them look like they're coming back. Well, it's gonna take a long time to know if the plum tree is gonna have leaf again, and the starper tree, it's gonna take a long time because Beryl had pretty much destroyed the starper tree, and then Melissa come back and take off the remaining limbs, but the tree is not rooted out, and I still have ackee tree in the back. So yeah, my family is doing well, just minor damage. I finally spoke to my cousins on Saturday. Thank God my childhood home is gone. My childhood home is gone. There's no roof, Trisha. Wow, I never hear that part. Kim, or maybe because you never talked to them yet. Oh dear. Childhood home roof gone. Let me see. Devastation, on top of devastation. Mm-mm. Are they gonna fix back the roof? Well, I hope it's fixable. Hope it's fixable. Oh, Trisha, I don't know when we're gonna get one ackee fi eat again. Some ackee fi eat again. I don't know when. I saw somebody doing a live the other day. Oh, Slow Mo. One of the guys on Color Smith team. Slow Mo was doing a live the other day. And, my eyes are no good. So I saw somebody wrote in the comment, what type of mango is on the tree behind you? And Slow Mo responded by saying it's Julie mango. Mango is on tree in Portland this time of the year. What can go so? I've never seen that in Westmoreland before. Can't even live off the land. Not anymore. At this stage, we can't live off the land because that farmer Jamar on IG, Trisha, farmer Jamar was digging yam. I don't know if you saw that video on IG. And he found two little piece of yam. And he said, boy, I'm going to have to look at 9 to 5 because, he does farming for a living. And him say, no, my mom plans to rebuild. Okay. Farmer Jamar said, right here now, no food now go there. So him go have to look at 9 to 5 to get along. Portland full of fruits and veg and trees. Yes. Julie mango and tree in Portland. So we now have to go depend on buying mangoes. And when those mangoes come down from the east, if they were already selling last year, they were selling us 6 East Indian mangoes for $3,000. A $1,000 we go pay for one. 6 of them probably will be 5 or 6,000 next year. And that's my favorite mango. So I probably gonna have to just treat myself to one if I can afford it when the time comes. Yes, I saw that, Jules. We can't live off island anymore. And I say the people them so wicked, you see, man. Imagine, look how Jamaica's small. And even if them all bring things down from Portland, St. Mary, or Kingston, come down to the western parishes like Westmoreland or Hanover, St. James, they still don't have to sell them so expensive. They don't have no heart. No heart at all. I saw a video on IG where a guy was showing 2 bags of thyme. You know the little fine leaf thyme what we love to cook with here in Jamaica, and the green one we love to put it in our soups. The guy showed 2 bags of thyme, and he said, look, that's why some people blessings have to be bigger than some, or some people, get the storm damage is worse than some because of how they're wicked. So he showed a bag of thyme with a little bit of thyme in it. And he said, look what me pay $400 for. You saw it. And then he showed a second bag with a whole heap more for $500. Just $100 extra. And he was saying that, look how the people them wicked. Look on the amount when you get for $500. And that little bit for $400. No, I don't remember you. Mm-hmm. They sell their soul. When you hear people say people sell their soul, that they talk about. They literally rob people. And the government has to put out a warning to the taxi operators and the bus drivers. They have no reason to hike up the price of the taxi fares. But they do it and gas price don't gone up. The other day, instead of $500 from Savlamar to Montego Bay, they raised the fare to $1,000 on the bus. Double it. And yes, the gas lines were long. To buy the gas was a struggle, but it never raised. and they double the price, and now they have to threaten them, saying that if they find out that they're doing it, they can suspend their license for 2 years or revoke it, not rebuke. They need rebuking. They are revoke their license, and some need to get that done because they're too wicked. 40 nights with them. They're too wicked, man. How is people meant to survive when that was the first thing, one of the first thing that the Prime Minister said? Do not raise up anything. Try to help people instead. But instead then try to dig out people, yeah. That is another term what we use in Jamaica. When people sell us things expensive, dig out we eye. Ain't too wicked, man. Welcome to my channel, guys. Thanks to everyone who gave me a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. And guys, please check out my channel membership. Please give the videos a thumbs up. Remember to hype them up if you can. And watch the ads, guys. Those are some of the ways that you can support my channel. Yeah. How are we meant to survive in those situations? I agree to pay a little extra for the cold water and the cold drinks if I'm gonna buy it, because yes, them have to buy gas to operate the generators, but they don't have no reason to double the prices. Double the prices. That's what they're doing. Double the prices. Right now, I need a cold water. If I buy a 1 liter cold water, I pay $300 for, I don't have any other bottle here, and it fill up my Stanley cup and leave a little bit. So that Stanley cup now, that 1 liter bottle, will serve me like overnight into the next day. Hi Michibu, good morning to you. Blessings everyone checking in from work. Um, what, up done, thumbs up done. I hear about the pepper price, the bell pepper price. Well, I don't buy any. Me not even hardly a cook, but if everything was so expensive, because whenever I recover from burial, I can imagine how it is now. What I need is some fruits, and I can't get any. The only thing I see is ripe banana, and them too sweet for me. I need my papayas and stuff like that, and I can't get any to buy. And that's what makes me miserable. I cannot buy any frozen strawberries and blueberries because I don't have any fridge to put them. That made me miserable. Hi, Michi. I saw that. I'm selling sweet pepper in pieces. So how much for a pound of bell pepper now? Because I knew sometimes, no, sometimes it was selling for like $1,000 a pound for lettuce and so. So when I do cut a bell pepper and sell it now, then that's what people desperate for use bell pepper. Why? I saw people desperate for eat bell pepper. The green bell pepper, I can hardly digest it. I don't mind the yellow one and the red one, or if I can get the orange one. But I'm not crazy over the green one. So they could keep it. Yes, it gone over 1,000. Murder. Murder for them. Mighty God. Wow. I heard somebody was driving yesterday and he said he was selling Irish potato and a couple other items, but I wasn't interested in those. I would buy sweet potato if he had it, because I like to eat the sweet potato and it's more healthy for me. But I didn't ask because I wasn't going to buy it. Right now, my family, we like to cook with hot pepper, eat with hot pepper. And if it's going to be selling for X amount of money, I will use the crushed pepper flakes to add a little spice in my food, or a little black pepper, or we put like a hot pepper sauce on the food. But make them keep it, man. Make them keep it, because it's not like whatever they use to grow them, the price is gone up. Say, for example, if they were using fertilizers and the fertilizer went up, or the pesticides that they use went up. But no price or nothing no gone up. So why they feel the need to raise up the things? You want to me say no wicked people them there? Then wicked, then wicked, then wicked, then wicked. Left them to God on time. They would have yam them bell pepper by themselves. And all of them food and sitting with a pile upon them. Joyfuljulie nah buy. God will keep me. Then too wicked. Me nah buy no bell pepper for over $1,000 a pound. I was thinking hard to buy lettuce for that much less. And it's lettuce I would prefer to eat. Then bell pepper can stay they spoil upon them. Wicked people them. Some of them when they carry things them go on market or people things then thief. Thief them. But chop down people banana and people planting and carry go on market go sell it. And when you buy the planting, summertime they not sweet cause they what is it when they say they use carbine or carbile, something like that they used to ripe them. And they have no flavor because they weren't even fit to cut down. And they were selling planting one finger for like $400, $300. So $500 or more now for one planting. I saw a little reel over on IG where a guy stole plantain and they forced him to sit down and was eating the green plantain. It looked cruel, you know. But come to think of it, man. They have to stop thief people things when people work so hard in their farm or on their farm to plant their crops, to come and make their money for their family, and them just watch people work and come reap. I'm supposed to end up hospital when I'm done I'm green planting. I wanted to laugh, but me just shake my head and said, look what you caused on yourself. And they say you're going to name a whole bunch, but me know I couldn't eat it. Oh God. I actually said that. Oh God. But then if you steal, people should not steal. It better than beg or borrow. Or you gonna borrow food, but beg. Better than go to the farm and say, I'm hungry. Or I'm hungry and I don't have any money. Can you please give me a finger or two of your planting? Some of the farmers they might say no, but not everybody unkind. Me sure no that agree with me. Not everybody so unkind. No man. Let me cut it. Wickedness. But I think at time I should have ended the live here now, you know. I'll save the my battery, although I'm gonna have to charge again. But I've been here this long. Wow. Oh, and 39 minutes. Wow. That's nearly 2 hours. We're gonna end the live now, guys. I don't know if I'll get to come live tomorrow. I really and truly want to upload even one video tomorrow. I need to earn some revenue here on YouTube. I might not reach my threshold this month. That's bad. But what can I do? It's a disaster. The struggle is real. Hence my title. The struggle is real after Hurricane Melissa. Eh? Isa? Wow. Guys, thank you so much for coming. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your interaction. Kim, if you're still in the background, Trisha, Michibu. I don't know if Dre came back or is listening silently. Everyone else that was here commenting, blessings, guys. Big up on yourself. I'm gonna say peace out. Alexia, hi. Hi, beautiful. Although I don't get light. Then, much less when we are going to get it. They said maybe by the end of the year, Alexia. I don't know if I should laugh or I should cry when the man said maybe by the end of the year. Imagine that. Imagine that. My phone feel hot. Hi, King Daniel. My phone feel hot. Let me feel funny with the cardboard, so I'm gonna end the live. Thanks for coming. Alexia, see you on the other live. I'm gonna go now. I have a pillowcase just like yours. Really? It's a sheet set. It's a set. Mint green. Yeah. I'm getting hungry too. I didn't eat any lunch. I don't want my blood sugar to start drop. That would be another disaster. So guys, bye for now. See you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.